it is time for another catalog walkthrough. I know, time flies when you're having fun. So right now we're gonna look at September-October book, which starts September 1st and runs all the way till the end of October, so October 31st. And then we also have our annual essential book that will start September 1st, but this one will run all the way till the end of August next year. So while this one are the essentials, as it says, we're gonna look at that one in a different video. And today we're gonna just focus on the upcoming book. So here you can see a little preview of one of the paper packs, and this paper pack is called The Good Life, and it is just a really interesting paper pack. So let's get to it. But first off, for those who are familiar with our catalogs, so at the beginning we always have a little word from our founder and CEO Jeanette. So give it a minute and read what she has to say. It's always very interesting to hear her comments on things. And then we have two programs actually. So one is the maker. So if you ever decide you want to do something what I do and you would like to join my team, here's a little bit info up front, but you could also contact me and I can give you a little bit more detailed information, or you can use your phone and scan the little QR code and it will guide you through maybe most of your questions. But if you have any other questions, please let me know. Then we have our VIP program, which is very popular with our customers, and I have to say my VIPs, they just love in this this program. So not only do you earn 15% in cash credit for your next order with every order you place, and it doesn't matter if it's a special, if it's a retreat, an album retreat, if it's any of the clearance price items, you get 15% credit on any of these. Plus you get the stamp of the month for free with qualifying order every month, and then there's a ton of extras for VIP, especially workshops and other specials throughout the year, so always interesting. The membership fee is for a whole year, but you get already when you sign up $15 in cash credit in return, which reduces your membership fee. So if you were somebody who likes to order a couple times a year with us, that would be a perfect program. So hop over to my website and I will link it down below, or you can also scan for more information the QR code. Again, if you have questions to any of these, just holler. All right, then we have a new stem set for Operation Smile. So close to my heart, supports over years now the Operation Smile with a special stem set, and $7 off this set will go directly to the good cause. And here's a little information about what Operation Smile is doing. So it's a nonprofit organization that works around the world to help children with cleft palates and give them surgeries to bring a smile back on their faces. So it's really a nice cause. And this is this current stem set, so this is quite a fun set to have. Then for those of you who like to scrapbook but don't like to come up with their own designs, they just want to have a quick way of putting pictures on a page and be done. If you're familiar with our Craft with Heart program that we were running for a couple of years now, well, the Craft with Heart program retired, but we still have these easy to do kits for you available. So every 2 months you see a new one, and this is the current one. So it's really nice. It comes with pre-printed base pages, and when you look at them, so even your photo mats, everything is already printed together, so you don't really have to do a lot. You get sticker sheet and special die cut sheets with it, and you just pop these things out, put your photos in, put your journaling in, put the extras on, you're done. But you can also change them up any way you want, And the nice thing is the way they are printed. When you add your photos and your embellishment, it really looks like you layered a couple different pieces of paper together, and it's a really nice design, and you can change it up in any way you want. So if your photos don't quite fit the photo mats or anything, just alternate them, put a different photo mat underneath to make it bigger, or put two together, or put a whole strip here. So, you know, there are ways of going around and changing these up. Like you could turn the whole thing and put your, you know, put the stripes on the side or on the bottom. So just play with it when you get these, but these are really great sets. You make 2 double page layouts with each set. Like I said, the paper, the base pages, and then all the needed materials come with it, even our page protectors. And if you have never tried the Close to My Heart page protectors, make sure you give them a try, because they're really awesome. Nice and thick and sturdy. They're really good quality. All right, so number 1, paper collection, The Good Life. As you can see, this one is a little bit different than what we're used to. I do love the color combination. So it's Mist, Harbor, Mocha, Espresso, and Toffee, and French Vanilla. And these are just nice tones for outdoors, for masculine pages. As we know, there's not always a lot of these kind of papers around. And if you have farm animals, if your kids go to 4-H or something, these are just great things to use. And these are great papers to use. So here's the sequence of the paper, so you can get a little bit idea of what they look like. Here are a couple of cards. And here is one of the first layouts that they created with this paper. And as you can see, it is themed, but it's not overly, how do you say, like going to in one direction. You can do a lot with these. So let's have a look. So this is the paper pack. So they're double-sided, and you get 2 of each sheet. So one has this wood grain paper background, which is awesome. And then the other one has this windmill and, you know, just a scripture. I mean, it's like a accounting book type. So really interesting background. This one is polka dots. This one looks almost like corrugated metal. Really interesting. Then we have some distressed wood, and we have this plate type of paper background. Then we have our sticker sheet, and it's got the cute little truck, a little barn. And I know you might not always have farm animals or anything, but I think this can be used in different ways still to make it work. We have the cardstock combo. So like always, this comes with or without the stickers. And then, as I always recommend, if you buy the paper pack, make sure you get yourself the coordinating cardstock, because these match really perfectly the paper. And like I said, if you look at the colors, I just think they're perfect for any masculine type of pages you might want to do. Then we have a die cuts. So these are some whole sheet of wood grain printed paper boards. Really cute. You have some phrases in here. You have some buttons, you have little flags, you have some fencing, so really cute things to use for. And then we have our digital art collection. So this one again comes as an SVG file, and you can use this on your Cricut. Anything that uses Cricut design space, you can use this. Or if you have a Brothers or Silhouette, these will also work. So any die cutting machine that can handle SVG files, just give it a try. Now here we have 2 stamp set, like always. So this is the Good Life card making stamp set, and I love this one. I don't have this here yet, but it's on my list. Not only does it come with really great phrases, but this river is just, I don't know, it's just awesome. As you can see here, they created a couple of cards with it, and if you remember, this was the first one we saw at the beginning. I just like this set. It's really pretty, and I think it can work on your pages, but it's really great for cards. Not only for happy birthday, you know, new adventures, somebody's retiring, as a sympathy card. So there's a lot of things you can do with this one. Then we have the Good Life scrapbooking stamp and thin cut set. So here you can see these are all thin cuts: the bike, the truck, the fences, and the windmill. So this one is a little bit bigger scaled, but remember, you can always use those on cards too if they're not too big. And this one is, I don't think it's too big. So, I mean, this one is a little bit taller, but everything else should still work. And if you saw the season haul stamp set that we had in the main catalog, that sold out so fast. Here's a new one, and you can use the die cuts, and you can get it with die cuts too. So this is a great set to have. Then we have our scrapbooking workshop, and I think this actually shows a little bit better the potential of this paper pack, because as you look at the layouts you can create, so you can create 3 double page layouts with this, and even so there are windmills and maybe some barn, you know, backgrounds here. This still can work with any other picture, as you can see here. So there's no barn, there's no animals or anything on here, but it still works same as with these layouts. So I think it's just a paper that has a great potential. At the beginning you see all these elements and you go like, well, I don't know, but I think this is a good one to have. Paper pack, cardstock, you get the sticker sheet, you get the sample pack of the embellishments. Then you have specially designed papers, die cuts that go along with these 3 layouts, and again you can follow the instruction to the teeth and create those 3 layouts, or you take the pieces and make your own. That's up to you. Then we have a cute stamp set, card making workshop kit, sorry. Also the Good Life. This one comes with an exclusive stamp and die cut set, so these stamps and dies are only available in this kit, and you can create these 4 cards, and you make 4 of each. And as you can see, they have a slimline card in here. They have a couple of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cards, so a nice mixture, nice phrases. Overall, I think that's a nice set to send out to. All right, now we come into the first Christmas paper. And I say first, I'm sure there will be more, but this is the first one so far. It's called Home for Christmas, and as you can see here, it's got different types of reds, different types of greens. So our new green, the jade, is in here, and then the mocha, the gray, and the French vanilla, and the black as your neutrals. And I think, again, it is a nice mixture of traditional colors, a little bit modernized, but a lot of things you can do with this one. A couple of cards here. Here we have one pretty layout, and might just check and see, you know, all if you have leftover paper strips or pieces of paper that from this set, you can see what you can do with those without having to throw them away, since nobody, right? No crafter really throws paper pieces away. We all collect them. All right, now we have our paper pack with or without the sticker sheet. And again, I always like to get the stickers too, because they're giving you a nice variety of different pieces to use on cards and layouts. We have the double-sided papers. So one has a dark wood grain. I really like this red plaid design. We have this kind of like washed out a little bit green, yeah, flowery design. We have this black script, which is really pretty. We have poinsettias, and then we have just a mixture of these cute little yeah, fireplaces, sled. We have the mailbox, we have a Christmas tree, all pieces that you could cut out too and use as embellishments if you wanted to. Matching cardstock. We have the die cuts that come in the set, and then we also have the digital art collection. So all these pieces you can cut with your Cricut or Silhouette or Brothers or any die cutting machine that can handle SVG files. So I think this is a nice mixture of different pieces, and you can size them. Normally the way they pop into your project, that's a good size to cut. If you go bigger, you usually have no problem. If you go smaller, it depends on how delicate they are. It might be a little bit iffy, but usually, you know, with any die cutting machine, you can do any size. And this is a layout that you can cut as is, or you just take off pieces and use those. So, you know, whenever you see a die cut here, or you see cards here, you can use individual pieces of these as well. And this card so has the silhouette of a package, so you cut literally with your machine the whole card out, and this is an envelope you create on the machine as well. Now these are 2 stem sets. So we have the Home for Christmas scrapbooking stem set, and then we have the card making stem set. And let me grab them for a second and I'll be right back. Okay, I totally forgot that I already have them here. All right, so these are the card making stems, and they're super cute too. This one comes as a stem and thin cut. And there goes my thin cut. So as a thin cut, you receive the fireplace and also the little banner here, which is super cute. And then these are the stems to create your own fireplace. Here's the mantle, here's the screen that goes in front, you have your fire, you have your little utensils, and you have a couple cute phrases. So really cute set. This is the Home for the Christmas card making stamp and thin cut set, and like always you can get the thin cuts with the set, or you can just order the stamp set. If you like the thin cuts, in general, rule is I wouldn't wait too long because they have the tendency to sell out. All right, so this one is the scrapbooking kit, and again this one also comes with dies, so you can cut out the stem set and these 3 parcels here, and then you have the bows that go on top. So these are all layered on top of each other, as you can see here a little bit in the picture. And then we also have, in case for example you're using just plain cardstock, you have stamps that can decorate the inside, so you can give your cardstock a little bit texture too. You have a couple of nice phrases on this one, and this one here, like if you use a slim card or you use a couple of these ones as packages, they will work with a regular card size as well. They're not too big. Some of the packages might be, depending on what your design is, but that will work great. All right, then we have the workshop kit, and as I mentioned before, these workshops all you can follow instructions completely, or you do your own thing. That depends on you know, how comfortable you are doing that. You get a guide with cutting instructions and assembly instructions, and you could create 3 double-page layouts, everything included, the whole paper pack, cardstock, sticker sheet, embellishments, and then you have some extra design papers and die cuts, only available in this set. And that's a cute set. So this one I have coming, and I'm sure I'm gonna tweak it a little bit and do my own thing out of it. We'll see. So here is another good one. It's the card making workshop kit, and again this one comes with an exclusive stamp and die cut set. So you can see here you have some branches, you have a big branch, you have these little twigs or pine needles, you have a couple of stockings, you have a cute sayings, and then you can create these 4 cards. One is a slimline, the other 2 are regular cards, and you make 4 out of each. So really nice preview for Christmas cards. So if you want to get an early start, this is a nice set to have. And after you're done, you just use your own papers that you have on hand, use your stamp set, and you can create more. Nice thing also is they always teach you new techniques in either of the workshops, so always pay attention to you know, when it says special technique, so you can learn a few new things. All right, then we have our mix and papers, and these are really awesome too. So as you can see, you only get one of each, and they're double-sided, but they're very neutral, so they would work with both of the previous shown paper collections. You have a wood grain here, and you can see in the bigger bubble what it looks up close, but as you can see, it's very neutral design, neutral colors. Even on their own, they will work perfectly. And here is a nice mixture. So you can see here, I think they might be, yeah, they're 2x2s. So 2x2 pieces, and that is a mixture of the mix-ins as well as of this paper is from the Good Life. This one is from the Christmas one, so they're all intermixed here in this one, and I like this layout. It's really pretty. It's very clean, and you know, no bright colors, so really nice background. But I really like these mixed ends, so I always have at least 1 or 2 packages, since you only get one sheet of each design, and if I want to use them as a background paper, like this one is the background piece here, and I like to do a double page layout, I need 2 of them, so I always get the double. And like I said, you can't go wrong with this one because they will always fit into your collections. All right, I would say we give it a break here. I'll be back tomorrow with the second half, otherwise the video is getting so long. But before we say goodbye for today, let me quick show you the Christmas paper up close, and the other one, because I forgot that, like I said, I have them already here. All right, so these are the die cuts for the Christmas, and you can see here they come in green and red, and then the black. The black usually is overlays, you know, for ornaments and other things, but these are really cute. You just pop them out. And then this is the paper pack. So quick look at the Christmas paper. And this is kind of fun too. Again, for cards, these are a little bit too big, no question. But if you're page maker, these are awesome to use as titles on your pages. You have cute banners. You have these little tags. You have a couple other tags. Here's another one. And just some cute embellishments, and these are also strips to use. Now here I already flipped the papers over, so here is number 1. This is the scripture that I sent. I really like that one. It's not pure black, it's got some grayish in there, so a little bit distressed, but really pretty. This is the green, and if you're not familiar with Close to My Heart papers, so at the bottom, at the top of each paper, we have our zip strip. And the zip strip on one side tells you what paper pack this is, the colors that were used in it. And on the other side, you always get a nice border, which you can use on your projects as well. So you get 2 of each. So one side has the paper pack, the other side has the border. All right, then we have these 2. So this is the wood grain, and this is the plate, and I really like this one. This is nice colors, and again, 2 of those zip strips. And then this one is the one that has all the busy parts on it. So one is poinsettias, which is pretty, and then this one here. And I haven't tried this, but my idea was maybe the mailbox can be cut out with the die. And you know what? Let's try that. Well, I don't have the mailbox die. I take that back. But for example, does the... Gonna see if this one works. Nope, a little bit too big. But I mean, you could use it and then just maybe cut around a little bit with your scissors to thin out the border a little bit. I thought they might be the same size, but they're not. But that's okay. So this is just a cute paper too. So this is the Christmas paper, and while we're at it, let's have a quick look at the Good Life as well. So this is the sticker sheet. So you got two nice strips down here. You have some flags, you have a bicycle, Heart at Home. These can be used as decorations for anything home sweet home. We have a whole bunch of phrases here. So really, I think a pretty neutral design that can be used for a lot of things. And then here we have our papers. So let's flip this over. So we have on one side this wood grain or distressed wood. The other one is the checkerboard. Then we have polka dots and the corrugated. It looks like metal or distressed wood. And then polka dots, can never go wrong with those. And then we have the wood grain on one, and then we have this one on the other. And I do like this paper. It's got some wood grain in it, so I think that's a really great, interesting paper to work with. All right, so that is it for today. Tune back tomorrow for part 2, and then we have one more with the essentials. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.